Hi everybody. In this video section we are going to see replacement theory. So this is the definition of replacement problem. The replacement problems are concerned with the situation that arises when some items such as men, machines, electric bulbs, etc. need replacement due to their decreased efficiency and failures or breakdown. So if you purchase certain items, if it's need a replacement because their efficiency, if it is decreased, automatically you feel to replace the particular items, isn't it? So if say for example you purchased one car, after 5 years the performance of the car is decreased, the maintenance of the maintenance cost is increased, in the sense you feel to replace the particular car model, isn't it? So when you have to replace that particular car, that by using certain manual calculation we can easily identify when, which year you can replace, which year is the optimum year to replace the particular items. Okay, sometimes the due date of the car expiry date of the particular items will be there, but suddenly if the items is not working completely, it's failure, completely it's breakdown, by the time also you have to replace that particular items. So in order to avoid a loss, you have to replace that particular items. This we can see with the help of numerical problems. Here we are going to see only theory, and one example problems also we are going to see here. So this is the definition of replacement decision making. It is a small topic in your operation research. In operation research, the only one small topic, replacement theory, it's coming under module 6. Okay, so replacement problem are concerned with the situation that arises when some items like machines or electric bulb need replacement due to their decreased efficiency. See, here they have given men, how the men is also replaced, in the sense if age increases, if age increases, automatically the performance of the human being get decrease. So by that time they will give retirement to the particular person, or entrenchment, or they will reduce their workload. So this kind of replacement is possible in human being also. Okay, so we'll see what is the meaning of replacement theory. So the equipment and machines used in industries or in military deteriorate with time, as a result of which their efficiency decrease and in turn increase the maintenance cost. If maintenance cost is automatically increased, you feel loss to that particular item. So you have to replace that particular machines or equipments. So if efficiency is decreased, if you feel that the items is not performing properly, then you have to replace that items. Or if the maintenance cost of the items is increased, that time you have to replace the items. Say you have one old model car and you found one new model car is performing well, so that time you feel like you want to replace that particular uh, car model. Okay, so that is called a replacement. Here there arises a need to formulate a replacement policy which would enable us deciding the age at which the replacement of the old equipment by new one is more economical than continuing of old equipment at an increased maintenance cost. So instead of continuing your old equipment because the maintenance cost is increased, you can go with the new technology. Okay, so when you feel to replace your items, the item that has become inefficient, okay, with the passage of time, or maintenance cost is increased, or suddenly it fails, suddenly it's breakdown, it's not working, or you feel like a new model is available in the market, so by that time you have to replace your items. So why replacement is required? So as I said, due to new development, the current equipment has become technologically obsolete. So by that time you feel like you have to replace the particular items. and if it is not work properly, say electric bulb, if electric bulb expiry date may be 5 years, but within 1 year if the power is dim, or if the bulb is not worked properly, it's fluctuating, then you feel to replace that particular item. This is called sudden failure. And regular failure in the sense the equipment has deteriorated on account of its long use over time. If you feel you are using your laptop long over a period of time, if it is not function, the keyboard may not function properly, your mouse pad may not function properly, mouse if it is not function properly, then you feel to replace that particular laptop. In other word, it is called regular failure. Okay, it require inexpensive maintenance. That time you have to replace your items. Okay, so here there are two different types of replacement problem. Number one is replacement of item which deteriorate and whose maintenance cost increases with the time. Okay, so that is number one. So here there are subdivision, and one is without change in money value, another one is with change in money value. Say in 2020 your money value to 2000 rupees you have. So in the year 2020-22, if money values remain same, okay, it will not be remain same. Say for example, if it is remain same, then it is called without change in money value. If money values fluctuate, if money values change, then it is called with change in money values. Okay, this is called a replacement of item which deteriorate, whose maintenance cost increase. So here they will give maintenance cost and they will give scrap value, that is the resale value they will give, and the cost of the particular equipment they will give. Okay, that is you have to use the first model. Okay, the second model is replacement of item which fails completely and suddenly. Okay, so the I said no, the expiry date will be there, but before that if the items is not worked completely, if the items is shut down fully, if it is failed completely and suddenly, so that time you have to replace your items. So here again two division, one is individual replacement policy, another one is a group replacement policy. Say in a company you have 2000 bulbs, so if the every week 7 bulbs are getting damage, okay, so you have to replace individual. Daily you can replace one bulb, another day you can replace another bulb, like that individually you can replace. That is called individual replacement policy. Otherwise group wise, weekly you can replace 7 bulbs, next week you can replace 7 bulbs, so that is called a group replacement policy. So I will give you this number 1 and number 2, 4 subdivision. We will see each one separately with the illustration example now. There are two different models are there in replacement theory. One is replacement of items which deteriorates and whose maintenance cost increased with the time. Okay, so whose maintenance cost is increased with the time, and the item which deteriorates, that is one model number 1. Under that there are two different model. One is without changing in money values, another one is with change in money values. Okay, so this only we are going to see the aging of machine. Okay, the item that deteriorates with the time. Okay, example we can say machines or machine tools, vehicles and equipment and buildings. So this and all the items get deteriorate with time. Okay, the illustration example is given. A truck owner find out the maintenance cost for truck X to be 200 rupees for the first year. The maintenance cost for the first year is 200 and increased by rupees 2000 every year. Okay, so maintenance got get increase every year by 2000 rupees. So the capital cost for which is rupees 10,000. So the item, the particular the truck items X is rupees 10,000. So determine the replacement age. So you have to find out what is the replacement age. So in that case you have to use this aging of a machine model. Okay. So, and this is a graphical showing optimal replacement item of an equipment that deteriorates with the time. Optimal replacement item of an equipment that deteriorates with time. Okay, see here in x-axis is given time, and the y-axis is given the cost of the equipment. So if you see in the year of the fifth year, they said it's an optimal year. So here your average depreciation it get decrease. Okay, but at the same year your average operating cost, that is your it include your cost of productivity loss. It means there your item maintenance cost is increased. Okay, the average operating cost is increased there compared with your average depreciation cost. And average cost is in the sense the total cost, total damage cost divided by the particular year, fifth year. So you will get the average cost, that it will get increase compared with your average operating cost and the average depreciation cost. Okay, so that is your optimal optimum year, optimum period of time you have to replace that particular equipment. Okay, this graph shows the optimum replacement time of an equipment in the year 5. Okay, the time it shows 5, so the 5 is the optimum year to replace that particular equipment. Okay, second model availability of similar new machines with better usage. Okay, so the new machines is available in the market, compared with your old machines it's work properly, it's work better. Okay, so here items become out of date due to new development, like you can say example weaving looms by automatic machines schemes. So weaving looms they will remove that and they will use automatic machines. And manual calculation, manual accounting, it replaced by tally. And previous model computer replaced by new model computers, and previous model outdated cars replaced by new technology, automatic driving cars scheme. Okay, so the example is given here. They have taken two truck X and truck Y. Say the truck owner find out the maintenance cost of trucks X is 200 for the first year, and it increased by 2000 every year, and the capital cost of that truck is 9000 rupees. Truck Y, if you take that cost is 20,000, whose annual maintenance cost is 400 for first year, and then increased by 800 every year. Okay, there it is 200 first year and 2000 every year, and here it is 400 first year and increased by 800 every year. Okay, the truck owner has now truck X of first year age, should he replaced it by truck Y, and if so, when? So they are asking whether how to replace X by Y, and when how to replace it. So if you do certain calculation you can find out the answer, which year they can replace by truck Y. So you will get after doing the calculation you will get the answer. So this kind of questions they will ask by for this model 2. Okay, so model 3 is time value of machines considered. Okay, time value of the machines considered. So it means the money value of the machines considered, the depreciation of money or present worth factors. Okay, so without change in money value and with the change in money value. So today 2020 the rupees 2000 rupees value, are you going to change, are you going to be same in the year 2020-22, is it? So or if there is any difference is there, so that is the time value of machines considered. So without change in money value or with the change in money value. Okay, so here the definition is given: items which deteriorate with the time, the depreciation of money is considered in calculation. The first one is depreciation of money. It means the money values get changed. Okay, depreciated is considered in calculations. So here example is given: the lathe machine's cost is 5000 rupees, whose maintenance cost is 1000 rupees in each of the 4 year. in each of the first 4 years, and then increased by 200 every year, assuming that machine has no salvage values and the maintenance cost is incurred in the beginning of each year. Okay, determine the optimum replacement time for the lathe, assuming that the time value of money is 10% per annum. So here they have given time value of money and they have given the cost of the equipment and the maintenance cost. They said every year how much it will be every year, how much it's going to increase and other years, like that they will give data, and you have to calculate and you have to tell when you have to replace your equipment or items. So this is a model 3. And model 4 is group replacement. So items which do not deteriorate but fail completely. It means the expiry date will be there, but it's not working. It break down completely after certain amount of use. Say example, electronic parts. Okay, electronic parts, and you can say street light. So you have to replace if it is not work properly. If it is fail completely, you have no other go. You have to replace that particular items. Here example is given. An office has 1,000 bulbs installed, of which 20% bulbs keeps on failing each week. Individual bulb replacement cost is rupees 3, and while group replacement cost is rupees 1 per bulb. So here they have given two replacement. One is individual replacement, another one is a group replacement. So it is decided to replace all the bulbs simultaneously at fixed interval, and also to replace the individual bulbs that fails in between. Okay, so you have to give suggestion. So when you have to replace this by using some calculation. Okay, this is an example. We'll see calculation later. So the first problem we are going to see here, the running cost per year and resale value of certain equipment whose purchase price is rupees 6,500. So certain equipment cost of the equipment is 6,500 is given. At which year is the replacement due optimally? So you have to tell which year replacement is required. Okay, whether it's a 5th year or 6th year or 7th year, like that. So they have given one is running cost. Running cost is nothing but your maintenance cost, and they gave resale cost. Resale cost is a scrap cost. Okay, so here see, if you see, first one is 1,400 and going on increasing. The maintenance cost is going on increasing. So maintenance cost is increased and your scrap cost, so resale cost is decreased. Okay, first year is 4,000, next year is 3,000, and is going on decreasing. Okay, so now we are going to find out which year is the optimum year to replace your equipment. So you have to make 6 or 7, you have to make 7 columns. First column is age of replacement. This is first year. Okay, and second year, third year, like that. And the second column is running cost. That's a maintenance. And this is the running cost. Running cost is nothing but your maintenance cost. This is given, and your resale value is also given. Okay, the scrap cost. Okay, and in certain problem they will give scrap value, and this they will give as a maintenance cost. Okay, and then the next third column, so the first year your maintenance cost is 1,400. So same thing, it will be 1,400. And then second year your running cost is 1,500. So the second year how much you spend total in a cumulative, 1,400 plus 1,500, you will get 2,900. Is it clear? And third year where maintenance cost is 1,700. So on the whole how much you spend total? So first year, second year and third year. So all the three you have to add, you will get 4,600. So cumulative you have to add. So first year same thing, 1,400. Second year you have to add 1,400 plus 1,500. And third year you have to add 2,900 plus 1,700. Fourth year you have to add 4,600 plus 2,000. So like that you have to add remaining values. Okay, and this is resale value is given. So this is going on decreasing value, and you have to find out your difference between your capital cost and resale. Okay, so the capital cost is how much your capital cost, that see here it is given the capital cost is 6500. Okay, so 6500 is the purchased value of the particular equipment, 6500. So here you have to take capital cost 6500 minus your resale value 4000. So you will get 6500 minus 4000, you will get 2500. And then second, 6500 minus you 3000, you will get 3500. So you have to subtract with your total purchased cost of the particular equipment. Okay, so this column you will get if you subtract capital cost minus resale value. Okay, then total cost. So total cost you have to find out. How to find out your total cost? Total cost is your cumulative running cost, no, running cost plus your 2500, your difference between your capital cost and resale value. So 1400 minus 1400 plus 2500, you will get 3900. Okay, so your total cost you have to add with your running cost cumulative. Okay, so you will get 2500 plus 1400, you will get 3900. Then 3500 plus 2900, you will get 6400. Then 4300 plus 4600, you will get 8900. So you have to add 5 plus 3. Okay, so the third column and fifth column if you add, you will get a total cost. So how much you spent for the particular equipment items, how much you spend extra, so that is your total cost. Then last column is average cost. So average cost for each year. So first year you have to take first year you have to take 3900 divided by your age of replacement, first column. Okay, so your sixth column divided by your first column, you will get average cost. Okay, sixth column divided by first column, that's a total divide. You have to divide the value total cost by each year. Okay, say second second year, 6400 divided by 2, so you will get 3200. Then 8900 divided by 3, you will get 2966. Like that you will get that last column. Okay, seventh column you have to divide sixth one by your year. Okay, so now the conclusion is, see the first value. The first value is your first value is 3900, isn't it? 3900. Second value 3200 is decreased. Third value 2966, that also decreased. Then 2850 decreased. Then 2840. Okay, that is also decreased. Then later the next one, sixth row, if you see 2883, there it increased. So you have to take the previous value, it means fifth year. So fifth year is the optimum year to change your equipment, to replace your equipment. The optimum year is sixth year, fifth year, because sixth year it's get increased. Okay, your average cost is going on increasing after sixth year. So you have to replace your equipment items in the year 5. Okay, so that is the conclusion for this problem. Okay, so these are the notations. C is a capital cost of equipment, and your ST is nothing but resale value, scrap value. Your T is a maintenance cost or running cost, and your cumulative running cost you have to do, and the total cost is the total cost, and the TA is the average total cost. Okay, and I said no, the two different types of replacement theories are there. We'll see this one. the same thing only we have seen model 1, model 2, model 3, model 4. The same thing have a given in this kind of thing. It will be easy for you to remember. Okay, types of replacement problem is there are two different types of replacement problem. One is replacement of asset, that's a equipment that deteriorate with time. Okay, so it means due to gradual failure, okay, or wear and tears of the component of the machines. Under this gradual failure you will get two different model. One is determination of economic life of an asset, okay. Another one is replacement of an existing asset with a new asset, okay. That is a second model. And another one is the model B is simple probabilistic model for asset which fails completely. Okay, so the equipment fails completely. It's called a sudden failure. It's otherwise called sudden failure. So you can take electronics items. So the validity will be there, but suddenly if any parts of the electronics item get failed, then you can't work out with that particular item. Okay, so electric bulb you can take, suddenly the life span of the electric bulb may be 5 years, but any time it can get damage. Okay, it can break down. So that is called sudden failure. These two only the two types of replacement problem. One is gradual failure, another one is sudden failure. That sudden failure, there is another type is progressive failures are there. So I will give some definition on what is this gradual failure, what is sudden failure, what is progressive failure. If you read this one, it will be much more clear to you. Okay, in this class, as the life of the machines increases, okay, lifespan of the machines increases, or due continuous usage due to wear and tears of component of the facility, its efficiency deteriorates due to which the management can experience. Okay, so the progressive increase in maintenance expenditures or operating cost, or decreased productivity of the equipment and decreased in the value of the equipment, that is resale value of the equipment, or you can say the facility decreases. Okay, and an example of this gradual failure, you can say any, you can take any example like automobile you can take, and machine tools you can take. Okay, gradually it get decrease. Okay, the lifespan of the equipment get decrease. Sudden failure in the sense it fail after a period of time. The life of the equipment cannot be predicted at all. Okay, so the periods between installation and failure is not constant for any particular type of equipment. For you it may be, it may work for 2 years, and for us, for me it may work for 1 year, so you can't predict it. Okay, so that is called sudden failure. And progressive failure, in this case the probability of a failure increases with the increase in life of an items. So you can give any example like electric bulb you can take, or computer components, electronics item parts, so that you can give an example for progressive failure. So in this case the probability of failure it increase, okay, with the increase in the lifespan of items. So these are the different types of replacement problems. Okay, so here it is given as a rule of problems. If the scrap value of equipment is 0, the scrap value, the resale value of the equipment is 0, the depreciation cost is not given, then replace the equipment when the maintenance cost become greater than the current average cost. Okay, if the maintenance cost is greater compared with your current average cost, so by that time you have to replace your items. Okay, second one, if you are given the resale value, so if the we have seen the problem, no, they have given the resale value, okay, and they have given the depreciation cost. That means maintenance cost they have given, replacement value is also given, maintenance cost is also given, and the cost of equipment is also given in. Okay, and then the optimum replacement period is determined by the minimum value of the average cost to date. So we can we have seen the example problem, no, the same problem will match for this model too. Okay, they have given sales resale value, as well as they have given maintenance cost, and the cost of the equipment is given. So we have to do certain calculation at the finally. So where we are getting increased the total average cost, where we are getting increased, no, the before value how to take. So in that particular year you have to replace the particular item. So this is the general rule of the problems. In the future video we'll see many problems. Okay, I hope you understand. Thank you.